on Fox Sports.
Should have done better.
Never scored in the A-League, Andy Durante. This is Alema. Oh! That is incredible! What an unbelievable strike from Alema!
Already didn't move. It's a bullet. From nowhere. He's in a no man's land really as position-wise, and he's just let fly. Reddy didn't move. It was past him. It's just a long ball out. Cristiano challenging. Then Alema just advances. And he gives this some violence. Into the bottom right-hand corner of the net. Wow, look at that. Reddy doesn't move.
Well, that's one of the goals of the season. Brilliant stuff from the Brazilian. Certainly not been a classic. They'll be happy enough if Adelaide come away with the points, though. They certainly will if they score this. It's Alema, and Alema secures the 3 points. 2-0. And it's the Brazilian 1-2 that's done it for the Reds.
Well, you could have driven a truck through there, a bus, whatever you like. It's awful defending from Sydney. It's a pretty good finish, good pace, but far too easy. Where the Adelaide have done not much in this game. Look at that German's caught. Bo Bush, where was he in 5? Too much pace from Alema on Bo Bush. Alema just ran from midfield, completely unattended to. German caught on the wrong side. As a left back, he must tuck across there. As they say, is good night.
Yeah, tidy finish by the Brazilian.
Straight into the action.
Alema's come out to right midfield. Cassio at left midfield, of course.
Eunice again involved. The cross is found. Alema! Robbie Eunice, what an impact! And Alema has squared it up for the Reds. To the delights of the fans at Hindmarsh.
Well, I reckon he's worth that goal, Alema. He's been impressive today, and I don't reckon this is going to make for pretty reading or pretty watching if you're a Perth Glory fan. This has to go down in the soft category. That's at first inspection. With a seemingly innocuous move down the left-hand side, Robbie Eunice with his first touch of the game. And here's the ball into Eunice down the inside left corridor. Across the box it comes. That has to be picked up by Villar.
3-3 against North Queensland Fury in game 1 of the new season. As Adelaide United.
And the experienced man Bolton is back where he feels he belongs.
Turned over there by Corica. Away comes Alema. There's Cristiano in front of him. To his good run from Pantelis. Good positive play. Alema whips it in. Save from Galekovic with his feet. Still hasn't been operating in that space between Adelaide's defence and midfield. Does need support. Doesn't have a lot on. Hughes. I've got numbers forward here, Adelaide. Alema, Cristiano in the middle. Dodd is there as well. He takes on Bjorn. Works it onto the right foot. Cuts inside. Alema!
Plus to have gotten out of that. And Alema forcing excellent.
Alema to his right. They need numbers forward now, Adelaide. Again, Alema taking on Bjorn. And the shot across the face of goal was...
Has done a lot of brilliant work, but this is where a striker earns his coin. On or about the 6 yards.
This time Aloisi. Corica breaks for Aloisi, but he just couldn't reel it in. Does well to ride the challenge of Kissel. Here's Alema. Dangerous ball in from Alema, and the save.
And good defending from Shannon Cole. And the last year round, his set pieces haven't been eye-catching so far, but his defending is far more convincing this time out.
There he goes again, Alema. Reid wants him to slide it in, and the Brazilian takes matters into his... Alema.
The left foot to Corica. Could well have seen a tap in for Sydney.
Now with Alema, a couple more step overs from the Brilliant.
Well,
game's begun at a cracking tempo, and there's a cracking atmosphere around High Marsh as well. Jacob Burns, is that
Well, there's a clumsy sort of challenge, wasn't
that's
it?
a penalty for
that
me.
Looks like a penalty. Alema gets there first. Oh, he's right on the line at the very least. Dragged his shirt back on Sikora.
Alema playing it right back tonight, which is the position he was used to the body there by Michael Moronic. Not intimidated by the veteran Day. That's a super ball by Cristiano. Alema's away.
Little turn from Cristiano. Plays in Alema and he's on his way. Plays it first time. That's a right.
It's nice and open, Robbie.
No, it is both sides really trying to attack at every.
Challenged by Sikora, falls for Alamau. Lovely.
From Moroni, didn't Alema with a nice positive run. Roll over, a couple of step overs. Plays it inside just a little.
Attack through Todd Howard.
No, he wastes that, Todd Howard. Serjovski took the throw in very quickly.
Certainly for the two keepers.
Well, what it has been is it's been intense.
I've enjoyed it.
And it's been a little bit. Maybe get a bit of joy on the other side for one or both of those players.
Alamau drives for goal.
He had nothing else on. Why not? It's underneath it too much. It gives it the lift. Really had nothing further forward. A mistake from Chris Coyne. Alema takes the ball. So he's shepherded by Andy Todd. Not a bad effort in the end. From a very acute angle.
Adelaide trying to turn the screw, seal the points. Alamau trying to tease his way past Norm Sekulovsky, and he's done so. Great work by Alamau, and it's behind for an Adelaide call.
Oh, such good. Costa, the ball ended up at the feet of Alamau. He takes him on, twists. Sekulovsky comes back, gets down the outside. There you.
In between called into earning their call. Perth have had and Cristiano attempted to volley home what would have been the.
He's nominally playing in a more defensive role in that Adelaide United midfield. I take it that means you'd be happy to be back here for regular A-League games if there was a Canberra team.
I'd have no problems. No problems at all. They've just got to prove the business.
Nice open field of this game already. Cleans up on this right-hand touchline, looking for Simon. Cleared by.
Without either goalkeeper really being tested so far, there have been a couple of moments when either team's goal could have been breached.
A little bit better, Adelaide United. Cristiano. Alamau. A couple of step overs from the Brazilian. Didn't get rid of Dean Heffernan, who's making life difficult for Alamau. He gets. Sure, it's an area of his game he's looking to improve. Alamau. Better delivery. Cristiano, good first touch. And forced wide by the positioning of Chris Doig. Alamau gets it back. Goes back post this time. Dodd will run it down to the A-League to rebuild his career. The same applies, of course, for Matt Crowell. Here goes Alamau, allowed to advance to the edge of the box. Why didn't he take the shot? He needs to back himself there, Alamau. Another 3 or 4 metres to go. Ball needs to go early from Kwasnick. It didn't arrive. Hutchinson was away down the left-hand side. Now Mariners instead have some defending to do. Here's Dodd, played in by... Alamau. Dodd, it's opened up for the Reds. Still going, Travis Dodd. Owusu to his left. Alamau to his right. Down he goes looking for the penalty. Never really had to...
In the previous one, Heffernan was adjudged to be offside.
There's Lecky. Now Alemao gets away from the first challenge. Alemao.
Losses against the victory.
It is a strange phenomenon. You wonder whether it's as much a mental thing as anything else. That's a good ball by Alamau. Being offered a contract. Now, must get out of position. Cristiano, can he... using the body well and using his pace well to get away from Kemp. Good centre too. Moments. This is Cristiano. Out to Alema. Jinks past Bosca and Kemp. Good work by the Brazilian. Tees up Lecky. Can he keep it in? Clearly Glenn Moss, and he sets Suti Suksong Kit away. Alema keeping pace with him, but the tie is away from him. This is a super run by Suti, and that's a great tackle too by Alema.
Ball from Christian Sarkis, not electing to play in 5. He'd made a bursting run down the right. Of course, that vacated the space for Suti, who then jinked past Alema.
Now Alema free on the right. Kemp out of position. Good opportunity this for the Reds. It's still Alema as he gone too far, and then Pantelis. Wusu trying to get involved. Alema. Oh, good shout by Moss. And then Adelaide still persevering, trying to find a way back into the game. Wusu nods it down, and Hughes. There we go. It's field for Hughes. Alema tees up the cross. It's a deep one. Here's Casio. Oh, on the foot.
Park. Deep, high, slung to the back post. Bang.
Away from Kemp, but not from Suti, who was back doing defensive duty. It's good anticipation by Alema.
His second half has had a distinctly red tinge to it. But it's a results business, and Melbourne have been good enough, looks like, to get their second home win of their championship defence. And fair play to them.
In the middle of midfield alongside Richie Johnson. Good interception from Alema. This is what he does best. Bursting into space. Alema still going. Cristiano's onside. The flag stayed down. That's an important covering challenge from Andrew Durante. Good purposeful build-up from Adelaide.
Very encouraging from Alema, who's missed the cut for the AFC Champions League. All the visa places taken up by his compatriots. But look at this for incision and purpose. He fancied at that point that maybe he could have continued the run towards goal himself and released.
As we've already said, have, along with Newcastle, the best home record in this competition. Alema with the throw. It's a dangerous ball. A hanging cross from Alema, and it was Agostino on the end. Not even sure whether they'll get that modest total. Unless there are a few latecomers. Now dispossessed by Alema. We
wonder what the world is coming to. But Mulligan, you're right, was asleep on the job.
Is Dodd. Adelaide started to hit their straps. Alema. Is Jonas Sally. Alema. How easily he's got past 3 players, Alema. Now Dodd. Outside of the boot from Dodd. Manny Muscat. David Mulligan has played plenty of times for his national team, but he's never played in the A-League. He's finding out this is a pretty decent level after a career in the lower. Almost 11 minutes gone, and I don't believe Eugene Galekovic has touched the ball yet, the Adelaide United goalkeeper. Reid. Now McCain. Herefield can't keep possession under pressure.
And look at the recovery from Herefield. This is the point.
Header for Andrew Durante. And the Furente's telegraphed the pass. Now Alema. Dangerous ball in from Alema. Pantelis must and does. That's been coming. Adelaide take the lead.
What about coming? This is going to be an avalanche if Ricky Herbert doesn't do something, and do something soon. Have got the complete run of the green. Alema unchecked to the umpteenth time, deep into Wellington's territory. It's a cross that's measured but should have been dealt with. And what about the finish from Lucas Pantelis? In 2 rounds of the A-League, we've seen a number of players fluff their lines at the critical moment. And it could have gone so wrong for Pantelis, but it didn't. It went so right. And unless Wellington do something about their state...
Can the Phoenix keep the ball for more than 2 or 3 passes? No, they can't. Alema, he's enjoying this. Adelaide United, 5 games in the space of 3 weeks or so. 3 domestic and 2 in Asia. Lele Gao. Lele Gao and Richie Johnson, by all accounts, had a pretty decent dust-up at training this week, which Ricky Herbert didn't mind at all. But no good.
Andrew Durante, and still the arms go up. Who, me?
Alema. Beautiful ball in from Alema.
Better suited to one part of the ground than another, but at the moment, yeah, it's the very basic of the game. It's wanting to do something. It's making sure your opponents don't do something. It's winning tackles. It's putting pressure on it.
It's a deep ball towards the corner.
Held view, but it's certainly mine. It just allows other players to concentrate on perhaps their more attacking instincts. Quote.
Yes, Paul Reid very impressed with the professionalism of the A-League and particularly the professionalism of Adelaide United. They have in a lot of ways been a role model club, haven't they? Been successful.
Well, it's a bit of a shame for the large crowd that's gathered. It's certainly not been a classic. They'll be happy enough if Adelaide come away with the points, though, and they certainly will if they score this. It's Alemão, and Alemão secures the 3 points. 2-0. And it's the Brazilian 1-2 that's done it for the Reds.
Well, you could have driven a truck through there, a bus, whatever you like. It's awful defending from Sydney. It's a pretty good finish, good pace. Far too easy. What Adelaide have done, not much in this game. Look at that German's court.